Watching Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey made me realize just how many of my favorite movies are adapted screenplays. So here's my top 10. At number 10, I have another Nolan, The Dark Knight, adapted from the DC Comics, which strays away from being a traditional superhero movie and really leans into being a crime thriller. And of course, it has one of the greatest hero-villain dynamics ever written with Heath Ledger's Joker and Christian Bale's Batman. At number 9, I'm going to go with Old Boy, adapted from the manga Old Boy, which contains one of the most devastating endings in film history. The 8th spot is where I have The Odyssey, adapted from Homer's poem. Nolan modernized the 2,700-year-old story brilliantly. At number 7, I have City of God, adapted from Paulo Lin's novel of the same name. Its relentless pacing and intertwined storylines make it unforgettable. At number 6, I'm going to go with The Shawshank Redemption, adapted from Stephen King's novella. One of the most inspiring films ever made. Number 5 is Once Upon a Time in America, adapted from the novel The Hoods. Sergio Leone turns a gangster story into an emotional narrative of regret and memory. At the 4th spot, I got Barry Lyndon, adapted from The Luck of Barry Lyndon. Kubrick's best, in my opinion, one of the most visually stunning films ever made. Now into the top 3, I have Martin Scorsese's The Departed, adapted from the Hong Kong movie Infernal Affairs. The character dynamics in this one are so fun to watch play out, and you need to see it if you haven't yet. At number 2, I'm going to go with The Godfather Part 1 and 2, adapted from Mario Puzo's novel. They take an already great story and elevate it to the highest level of crime storytelling and character development. And my favorite adapted screenplay of all time, Vertigo, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, which was adapted from the novel Dante l'Amour, the psychological thriller with arguably the best ending in cinema history. What's the best adapted screenplay of all time in your opinion? Leave it in the comments.